Hello, I'm Adrian David, and I'm going to be the interviewer for today. We're going to ask a series of questions to 3 different people to see if they're staying fit and if they're at risk of getting diabetes.
Audio Jungle.
It's going to be 3 different age groups, and the first one, the youngest, Elliot Grujon. Come down, Elliot. Okay, nice to meet you. sit right there. And how old are you, Elliot?
12.
And are you in middle school, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin. Do you believe that a proper diet or exercise can really prevent disease?
Yes, I guess so. Because when people run, maybe they lose weight, and at the same time, they can promote being in diabetes.
Okay, question number 2. If you're diabetic, can you list some things that you can do to control your diabetes?
Yes, I can run outside, go to the pool and swim, go to the gym, and eat healthy food.
Okay, good. Okay, so the following question is a 2-part question. So the first part is, do you have any family members that are diabetic? Does like diabetes run in your family?
No, my family doesn't have any history about diabetic.
Part 2 of the question is, if not, do you take advantage of it? Like, do you take advantage of what you eat and not worry about getting diabetes, or do you watch yourself?
I watch myself. If I eat any sugar or
Okay.
a lot, I can just watch myself from being careful about eating a lot of sugar.
Okay. What cardiovascular activity do you do weekly? Or do you do a cardiovascular activity weekly or daily, like to help your body grow?
I go outside with my friends and run, play games with them. I ride my bike, take swims at the pool.
Okay. And the last question is, do you know how to measure your heart rate?
No, I really don't know.
Okay, well, I have this really cool thing. It's an app for iPhone. I don't know if it's for Android devices. It's called Heart Rate. And basically what it does is that you can get your heart rate by just putting your finger on the camera lens. Because the camera lens monitors your heart rate, and it gives you a heart rate. And you can keep track on it on the chart. And it's really good. And it's free, so now we're going to check your heart rate and see if it's the standard heart rate. So here it is. So put your finger on that. So put your finger on the lens and wait. Alright, what are your results?
90%.
90 beats per minute. That's pretty alright, I guess. But the average is 70 beats per minute. That's but when you're relaxed. So it's easy and it's free, so you can get it in the App Store, and it's called Heart Rate. Well, that's it, Elliot. Thank you for coming. Thank you for answering the questions. It really helps a lot. And hope to see you soon. Hey, bye, Elliot. Now we have conducted an interview, and now we're doing a different interview with a person from a different age group. We're going to ask her the same questions, but we're going to see her responses. Since she couldn't come to the studio, we're going to call her on video chat. Let's begin. Here we go. Hey Alyssa, how are you?
I'm good.
So, I want you to answer the following questions as honest as possible, and we'll see how it goes, okay? You're 15, right?
Yes.
And you're in high school.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's begin. Do you believe that a proper diet or exercise really prevent diabetes?
Yes, I believe a proper diet and exercise can prevent diabetes.
Okay, good. If you were diabetic, can you list things that you can do to control your diabetes?
You can control the amount of sweets you eat and maintain a proper exercise routine.
Okay, that's good. You can also probably, as you said, exercise. You can also control what you eat. And yeah, check your heart rate. That's important. And blood pressure. Okay, so the following is a two-part question. And the first part is, does your family have a history in diabetes? Or is any of your family members diabetic?
Yes, and my dad.
Oh, okay. So the part two is, if so, are you trying to take care of yourself to not get diabetes?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's good. Okay, question number 4. What do you typically do for cardiovascular activity each week?
I usually run or go on the ellipticals in the gym.
Okay, that's good. And the last question is, do you know how to monitor your heart rate?
Yes, you have to check this either through your wrist or through the side of your neck.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that. There's an app called, as I said before, Heart Rate, which basically is an app for iPhone devices. And what you do is you basically put your finger on the lens camera and then monitor your heart rate, and it gives you like a chart of how you're doing and everything. It's really great and it's free, so that's better. So you can download it and you can check your heart rate. Well, that's it, Alyssa. Thanks for helping out, and
You're
hope
welcome.
and speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, we just finished our interview. And I have to say, I think that I realized that the more mature you are, the more you watch yourself. Because in the previous interview, the middle schooler, I felt that the high school student was more honest than the middle school student. So I think that the more mature you are, the more you watch yourself toward any cardiovascular disease. When you learn more about it when you're in public health class or in science. So our next person is a more mature person, and let's go interview him. Let's go. So now we've interviewed a total of 2 people, and this is our 3rd person. And let's see how this person answers. Again, it will be the same questions. And we're gonna see how he responds. Here's our last guest, Salo David. Nice to meet you, Salo. Sit right there. So, Salo doesn't speak English too well, so we're gonna translate it in the captions below. So, let's begin. Usted tiene 62 años, ¿cierto?
Exacto, 62.
Bueno. Vamos a empezar las preguntas. Va a ser diabetes y el sistema cardiovascular. Vamos. Pregunta número 1. ¿Usted piensa que teniendo una dieta o haciendo ejercicio puede quitar el chance de tener diabetes?
Definitivamente sí.
Ok. Pregunta número 2. Tú eres diabético, ¿cierto?
Sí, yo soy diabético.
¿Usted puede decirnos cosas que uno puede hacer para controlar la diabetes?
Para controlar mi diabetes, yo trato de comer de una manera balanceada, evitando las harinas, evitando las carnes rojas y haciendo ejercicio.
Esta pregunta es de 2 partes. Por eso la primera parte va a ser si usted tiene familia diabética o tiene miembros de la familia que es diabética.
Sí, mi padre fue diabético.
Y sí, ¿usted se está cuidando bien también? ¿Y también sus familiares se están cuidando?
Yo llevo un buen régimen alimenticio, evitando sobre todo las harinas, carnes rojas, hago ejercicio y sigo las indicaciones de mi doctor.
Ok, pregunta siguiente. ¿Usted qué hace típicamente para hacer ejercicio para ayudar su sistema cardiovascular?
El ejercicio que yo practico es caminar, porque a mi edad no puedo trotar. Camino regularmente media hora cada 2 días.
Ok, y la última pregunta será, ¿usted sabe cómo medirse el corazón? ¿Usted sabe?
No, lo ignoro.
Bueno, ya, as I said before, with the app, esta aplicación se llama Heart Rate. Y lo que uno hace es, uno abre la aplicación, es gratis por la internet. Y cuando la baja, usted pone su dedo en las lentes de la cámara y te detecta su corazón y cómo va. Entonces quiero que usted lo intente a ver cómo va en la cámara. Ahí. Y quiero que se mida. Deje ver sus resultados. Es 90 como en la otra persona. Y eso es bueno porque lo regular es 70 pulsaciones por minutos, pero está bien. Bueno, Salo, estas son todas las preguntas. Gracias por venir.
Que la pase bien.
Pero gracias.
Hasta luego.
Chao. After analyzing all three people, I noticed that the older adult watches himself more than the young student. The young student's family wasn't diabetic, and therefore could probably mean that's why he doesn't watch himself more than the people with diabetic families. So, after analyzing more, my hypothesis was correct. The people who are older watch themselves more than people who are younger. So, what do you guys think? Was my hypothesis correct? And what was your hypothesis? Did you think the young student was going to be more cautious than the older student and the older adult? Or why could this happen? Possibly, maybe you learn more about your body when you get into higher classes. Leave it in the captions below. I'm Adrian David, and thanks for watching.